A tiny kitten was crossing the street. Out of nowhere, a huge truck came speeding toward it. It was about to be crushed. Just then, a girl dashed out. She scooped the kitten up in the nick of time. But then, something unbelievable happened. The kitten stood up straight, and it actually said, "Thank you." The girl froze in shock. The kitten explained it was in a hurry. It promised to come back and repay her someday. Then it dropped back on all fours, and walked away like nothing had happened. The girl stood there, stunned. When she got home, Alice asked her mom, "Do cats really talk?" Her mom sighed. "Funny, I asked the same thing when I was your age." Alice remembered feeding a stray white kitten when she was little. She could swear she heard it say it was hungry, so she shared her fish-shaped crackers with it. Now, hearing another cat speak, she wondered if she was just imagining things. She crawled into bed, still confused. Then suddenly, music floated in from outside her window. She peeked out, and saw dozens of cats standing upright, marching in perfect rows, like they were holding some kind of ritual. At the very front was a cat king, wearing a jeweled crown, lounging on a carriage. They stopped right at Alice's doorstep. The royal advisor unrolled a scroll, and beckoned Alice closer. He explained the kitten she saved was actually a prince, and the king himself had come to thank her. As a reward, starting tomorrow, Alice's life would be filled with good fortune. Then the cats departed with royal grace. The next morning, strange things started happening. Her best friend called, saying tennis rackets had piled up at her door. Then Alice heard her mom scream downstairs. The yard was suddenly overrun with catnip plants. On her way to school, she realized cats were trailing after her. By the time she reached the gate, the entire street was flooded with cats. She finally made it inside, only to open her shoe locker, and find it stuffed with gifts. Except the gifts were squealing mice. Alice screamed, but thankfully, the cats rushed in and took care of them. Turns out everything from last night was real. The royal gifts matched the official list perfectly, and the last gift was a cat wearing a crown. Alice blinked in disbelief. Later, after class, another visitor came. This time, it was the king's secretary. Alice grabbed him in a panic. He calmly explained, "This is the highest honor our kingdom can offer. The prince wishes to marry you. You'll live in the cat kingdom, enjoy the finest food, and your husband will be the most handsome prince of all." It didn't sound too bad, but being a princess in a cat kingdom, no thanks. Alice was about to refuse, when the secretary climbed onto the wall, waving cheerfully, "Don't worry, we'll come pick you up tonight." Alice's heart nearly stopped. Wait, was she really about to marry a cat?